our first podcast. We're two teenage girls who want to create a comfort zone to share our stories, and hopefully, it will help you feel more empathized. So, let me ask you a question. Well, which is the most difficult phase you have overcome until now?
I would say it's the time when I was in grade 9.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, because at that time we all had to deal with a whole bunch of homeworks and extra classes to prepare for the entrance exam. And along with that, I had a lot of relationship problems going on. Like, I remember feeling extremely stressed and burned out countless times. And I always compare myself to friends around me and thought that I'm not good enough, which then led to insecurity and self isolation. So when I hung out with my friends, I still felt lonely as if I was an outcast. I was always sleep deprived too. Like, as a consequence, I went to school like a zombie and couldn't focus in class at all. Actually, I dozed off a lot, and that just increased the workload for me because if I don't pay attention in class, I'll have to revise it when I can do another thing. Do you have any similar experiences?
Definitely, yes. I was worn out sometimes, especially when I had to study for about 13 hours a day. Fortunately, my mentality is rather strong. That was never devastated. Another problem I had to face with is the feeling of loneliness due to the fact that I was always indulged in my studying and did not get really close to friends. And at the same time, the group which I used to come along with was already so intimate. Therefore, I was deserted.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
But now that we have surmounted such obstacles, so do you have any solutions for whom is experiencing the same?
Well, first thing, I hope everyone listening to this know that you guys are doing great, whatever it is. And there's no point in comparing yourself to anyone because we all have different lives and go on different paths. So just do things at your own pace. Even if you're just making small progress but not giving up, you will still somehow achieve the goal you want. And don't be too hard on yourself. Rest if you feel too stressed out and get up as soon as you are ready. However, make sure that you won't regret the decision that you made and live happily and healthily. Of course, that hardships and depressing times will come, but there are a few things I've done that might be helpful. I have a playlist filled with comforting and motivational songs that have helped me to cope with bad days when I was alone, and I usually confess to my friends who I can fully trust and vice versa. So we then knew that we were not alone. There are other people who could relate to us and we could, support each other. But if there's no one to confide in, I recommend writing it down, all of your thoughts and worries, just let it all out. Don't bottle it in your head and then you will feel more at ease.
For me, to get through such a tough time is not an easy thing. However, when I fell into depression, just thought about my dream school plus the bright future that I was motivated. Another solution that I think might be useful to everyone watching this podcast is time management. While almost every ninth grader has a lot on their mind, some are fatigued, while others are relaxing. The best reason for that is whether you manage your time well or not. I have always make up plans for days and weeks and attributed them suitably. Therefore, I can make sure everything will happen in accordance. At the end of the day, I was not stressed out at all and achieved success. Don't procrastinate as the time you are doing something uselessly. Everyone is moving a step forward. Or you can apply the Pomodoro method to ensure that you won't be despondent.
Yes, and most importantly, get enough sleep. Like, seriously, because not only does it help you to be wide awake to do things efficiently, but also avoids bad moods or any kinds of mental problems.
Well, hope this podcast is useful for all of those who have been facing the same.
Thanks for your attentiveness and bear in mind that if you get tired, learn to rest, not to quit. Thank you and have a nice day.